We are talking about the bull, yes, the Taurus bull, okay? And so in this video, we're going to uncover the mysteries of Taurus energy, focusing on its influence in astrology so that we can gain insights into how to navigate our lives with the strength and determination of the bull, okay? And so if you are new to me, to the channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Katrice and I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I teach open-minded, ambitious women how to get in sync with their natal energies for prosperity and self-development, okay? And so let's jump into this, okay? All right. So let's talk about Taurus energy, okay? Taurus energy is the second sign of the zodiac, okay? And it is represented by the bull. And so it's ruled by the planet Venus, which is associated with love, beauty, and abundance. And Venus lends a touch of grace, harmony, and aesthetic appreciation to Taurus energy, okay? Now, having a Taurus Venus, having Venus in the sign of Taurus in your natal chart, oh my gosh, that is like my favorite, one of my favorite placements. Oh, I love that placement, okay? It is of the earth element, okay? And so the earth element is, it's the practical, it's the material, okay? It is the first expression of the element of earth, and so it can have more of a focus on me, my things, my needs, mine, okay? And it's not that it is selfish, like a selfish energy, because it's not. It's very loving and giving, to those that it cares about, that it but it is a focus of, it does have a focus of gathering material possessions and wanting material wealth, okay? Including money, okay? It is a fixed energy, meaning that it it's in the middle of a season, okay? So in this case, Aries starts the season, and then you have Taurus, which is in the middle of the season, and then Gemini would end the season, okay? And so fixed meaning that it can be stubborn. Fixed energy can be very stubborn, and it does take time when it is making decisions because it does not like change, and so it has to grow into that change, okay? Now in astrology, each zodiac sign is linked to one of the four elements: earth, air, fire, or water. And like I just said, Taurus is associated with the earth element, along with Capricorn and Virgo. And the elemental connection profoundly shapes the fundamental energies and traits of individuals born under the sign of Taurus, okay? Now the earth element, like I said earlier, symbolizes stability, practicality, materialism, and a strong connection to the physical world. And so Taurus, as an earth sign, embodies these characteristics in various aspects of life, okay? So when it comes to our stability and grounding, Taurus energy is known for its stability and its grounded nature. It seeks security and consistency in its life, and that's what I was talking about when I was saying it's a fixed energy. It wants things to stay the same. It is not an energy that is like open to change, okay? It values routines and predictable environments, and the stability helps to make them thoughtful and well planned, okay? Practicality and reliability. Taurus energy is practical and reliable, and individuals with strong Taurus influence in their charts tend to approach situations in a pragmatic and down-to-earth way. They rely on tangible, real-world experiences and are often dependable and trustworthy, okay? Materialism and sensory enjoyment, okay? Now this goes back to when I was saying about how this is the first expression of the earth element, and so it's really focused on mine, me, this is mine, okay? And so the earth element infuses Taurus with an appreciation for the material world. Okay, so Taurus energy loves sensory pleasures such as good food, comfortable surroundings, and aesthetic beauty. And they also appreciate the finer things in life and seek to create a comfortable, indulgent environment. Okay. And then its connection to nature. Earth signs, including Taurus, typically have a strong affinity for nature. And Taurus individuals often find solace and rejuvenation in natural settings, may be avid gardeners, hikers, or simply just enjoy spending time outside. Okay. Now let's get into some traits and characteristics of the energy. Okay. So it has a very nurturing nature. Much like the earth element that it is associated with, Taurus energy embodies the essence of a caretaker, providing a sense of comfort and support to their loved ones. They derive genuine joy from taking care of others, ensuring their well-being, and offering a safe emotional space. This nurturing quality often manifests in their relationships, where they instinctively nurture and protect those that are close to them. Stability and reliability. Okay, stability is a hallmark trait of Taurus energy, and it seeks consistency and reliability in all aspects of life, be it relationships, the career, or finances. And this desire for stability drives the energy's decision making, making you a careful and thoughtful planner. And it also makes you strive to create a secure environment for those you love and yourself, valuing routines and established patterns. Okay. And then it also gives persistence and determination. And so when you have Taurus energy in you prominently, you are remarkably persistent and determined. Once you set your mind to do something, you set it on a goal, you exhibit unwavering determination to achieve it. And this persistence stems from their deep-rooted belief in hard work and perseverance. They have a never-giver attitude and tackling challenges head on and remaining steadfast in their pursuits. Okay. Now, Taurus in energy, when you have Taurus energy in you prominently, you embody a unique blend of nurturing stability and persistence, and your nurturing nature enriches your relationships, creating a harmonious and supportive environment. And your desire for stability shapes your decision making, providing a secure foundation for your life choices. And your persistence and determination empowers you to pursue your goals with tenacity and ensuring that you overcome your obstacles on your path to success. Okay, so Taurus energy is a very grounding energy, and so if you have this energy prominently in your chart, you're going to be somebody who's very grounded, who's very practical, who can be very stubborn, but you're also loving, and you're willing to share what it is that you have generously with those that you love. Okay, like I said, Taurus Venus, that is like one of my favorite placements. It is so loving and giving, and because Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay, and so Venus is at home in Taurus energy, and it is like the best expression of Taurus, of Venus. I absolutely love that placement. Okay, and so now I'm gonna kind of go into how Taurus energy can manifest in the natal chart, going through the sun, the moon, and the rising sign. Okay, and I just kind of talked about Venus a little bit, but I'm just gonna do sun, moon, and rising sign, so that you can see how it could play out. Okay, in each. Okay, and so the sun sign in astrology represents your core essence and your ego. And so when you it's your soul. Okay, your personality, that is your rising sign. Okay, and so when Taurus is your sun sign, meaning that you were born when the sun was in the sign of Taurus, okay, it signifies that the person's fundamental nature is deeply influenced by Taurus energy. Okay, And so Taurus sun sign individuals are known for their stability and their reliability, and they prefer a consistent, secure, and predictable environment in all areas of their life. Okay, and they also have a strong appreciation for sensory experiences and often indulge in the pleasures of good food, comfort, and aesthetic beauty. Taurus suns exhibit great persistence and determination in pursuing their goals, often achieving success through their steadfastness. Okay. They also appreciate materialistic possessions and often find joy in acquiring and maintaining them, placing value on tangible assets. Excuse me. Okay, and so this Taurus sun sign strongly influences the core identity of an individual, and it shapes their approach to life, their values, and their overall personality, providing a solid foundation for their actions and their decisions. Okay, and so the next one that we're going to look into is we're going to talk about how it expresses itself through the moon sign. Okay, and so the moon sign represents your emotions, your instincts, and your subconscious. Okay, and it deeply influences your emotional responses and inner world. It also talks about what makes you feel safe and secure. It also talks about your relationship with your mother. Okay, the sun sign talks about where you shine, and it talks about your relationship with your father. Okay, house placement is very important on that when it comes to the relationship with your parents. Okay, and so some manifestations, how it can manifest as the moon. So when it comes to your emotional security, Taurus moon individuals seek emotional security and stability. They find comfort in routine and a harmonious home environment. And now when the moon is in Taurus, it is exalted. Okay, and so meaning that that's the best place for the moon to be. It loves to be in the sign of Taurus. Okay, you have a deep emotional attachment to comfort, both physical and emotional, and strive to create a peaceful and nurturing space for themselves and their loved ones. Okay, now Taurus moon people have a tendency for routine, and they appreciate routines and may resist change that disrupts their emotional equilibrium. They are sensitive to physical sensations and may find solace in activities that engage their senses, like cooking or gardening. Okay, and so when you have the moon here, it profoundly influences your emotional landscape. Okay, and it reveals how you process your emotions, what brings you comfort, and how you nurture yourself and others emotionally. Okay. And so now let's talk about the rising sign. This is another placement of Taurus that I like. Taurus energy can be a lot. It can be because it can be so stubborn and overbearing. But I do like Taurus in the rising position. Okay, and so the rising sign or the ascendant, and the rising sign is the sign that is on the first house, because that is the sign that was rising when you were born. Okay, but the ascendant is an angle, is an actual point, and that is the exact degree of where the energy was when you came into this world. Okay, so if say your ascendant is at 17 degrees, so it was 17 degrees risen on the eastern horizon when you came out in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so that's the difference between the ascendant and the actual rising sign. Okay, the sign is the sign, but the ascendant is the actual degree of where the sign was rising when you came into this world. Okay, all right, and so the ascendant represents your behavior, your outward behavior, your first impressions, and how you interact with the world. Okay, now you may hear some people say, oh, that's the mask that you wear, but it's not a mask. Okay, it is just how you interact with people before you really get to know them, right? It's like it's what you show them before they get to like really get to know you. Okay. And so having Taurus rising, you'll have a calm and steady exterior. Taurus rising individuals typically present a composed and steady demeanor to the world, exuding a sense of calm and reliability. Okay. Now, also having appreciation for beauty, and they also have refined taste and appreciate beauty in their surroundings, clothing, and overall appearance. Okay. Are very reserved. I ain't gonna say very reserved, but they are reserved and very observant. Okay. They can be reserved initially, taking their time to warm up to new people and situations. Okay. And they also have a very practical approach to life. They approach life in a very practical and pragmatic manner, focusing on what is tangible and achievable. Okay. And so the Taurus rising sign influences how others perceive an individual, and it shapes their first impressions and the way they project themselves into the world, providing insights into their overall behavior and interactions. Okay. All right. And so let's talk about nurturing your Taurus energy, because again, everybody has Taurus energy in their chart. Okay. So for me, I have Taurus in my 10th house, which is the house of career and your legacy, my midheaven, which is the highest point in your chart, which kind of symbolizes your persona, your how people perceive you. Okay. I have Taurus there, so it's like when it comes to like my career, I want something that's stable. I want something that's long lasting. I want something that I'm building something that's going to have a solid foundation, that, and then build upon that. And it may not go as fast as I want it to go. However, as I'm growing it, I know there's not going to be any holes, anything. It's going to be solid, and so I can just build the foundation and then scale, right? I don't have to worry about any leaks or cracks, right? And so when it comes to my career, then I have to tap into that Taurus energy in order to be aligned to get to what I want. I need to tap into that Taurus energy, right? And so wherever you have Taurus in your chart, that area of life is going to be expressed in a Taurus type of way. Okay. And so you want to learn Taurus energy, learn the house, so you'll know how to express that energy, how to get that house's contents to work in your favor. Learn the Taurus energy, or whatever energy is on the house, whatever house you're looking at. Right now we're talking about Taurus. Learn that Taurus energy and then tap into that. Okay. Tap into that so that you can, make that work for you. Okay. And so here are some tips on how to tap into that energy. Okay. So one is to establish consistent routines. So you may want to design a daily and weekly routine that includes regular, predictable activities. Okay. So you may incorporate set times for meals, exercise, work, relaxation, and sleep to provide structure and stability in your daily life. Okay. Create a comfortable living space. Focus on arranging your living environment for comfort and aesthetics. So you may want to use soft fabrics or soothing colors or natural elements like plants to create a cozy or welcoming atmosphere. Okay. And so again, these tips, you want to take into consideration the house that you have Taurus in. Okay. Now if you have sun, moon, rising, any of the personal planets, Mercury, okay, Venus, Mars, then you want to use these tips maybe for all areas of your life. But if you only have Taurus in a specific area, like me, I only have it in the 10th house. So then you want to look at, how you can, nurture this energy for that particular area of life. So like, for example, with the comfortable living space, for me, it's my career, right? And I work from home. So having a comfortable office space where I can go in and work and feel really good in, you know, feeling good, looking good, smelling good, all of those are Taurus, you know, things. Taurus loves all of that. And so incorporating all of that within my home office, which is, you know, a part of my career space, this my YouTube channel, that's a part of my legacy, right? And so, which is 10th house. And so you want it to be, you know, make it very aesthetically pleasing, right? In order so that you feel good within that realm of life. Okay, so that's how you can do it if you only have it in, say, one house. But if you have it like in personal planets and you want to, you know, really embody, you know, your Taurus energy, okay? Nurture your senses, okay? So indulge in sensory experiences that bring you pleasure and comfort, okay? So enjoy a delicious meal, listen to your favorite music, light scented candles, or take a warm bath to engage your senses. Like for me, while I'm working, I like to sometimes light candles. I like to listen to, you know, music. You know, it just helps me to get in that flow while I'm working. Okay. And then cultivate a healthy relationship with your finances. Because Taurus energy is all about the material. It is ruled by Venus. Venus is, you know, money and money energy. And so you want to focus on financial stability and prudent money management. Okay. So you could create a budget, have a regular savings plan that you've set up, and invest wisely to build a financial future. Aligning with Taurus's energy for financial security. Okay. All right. And then how to really embody that bull energy. Okay. Here are some practical exercises that you can do to help you within the daily. Okay. And these are just a few more things. You can commit to inner strength, exercise your inner strength, okay? Practice resilience by facing challenges head on and acknowledging your emotions and finding constructive ways to navigate through them, okay? Cultivate self-belief and confidence in your abilities, focusing on your strengths and your accomplishments, okay? You may want to develop a positive self-talk habit, affirming your worth and potential in challenging situations, okay? You could also engage in some strength building activities. So incorporate physical exercises like weight training or yoga or Pilates to build physical strength, while also fostering a sense of empowerment. And engage in activities that challenge you mentally and emotionally, promoting resilience and fortitude in the face of adversity. And then also set some small fitness goals and track your progress, celebrating your achievements along the way to boost your confidence. Okay. And so those are just some few more things that you could do to really embody that Taurus, that bull energy. Okay. All right. And so if you have made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. My intention was that you found this video useful, helpful, and or insightful. And so if that is the case, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. And also, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so don't forget to leave a comment below. Okay. Now, for more insights or resources or to book a reading, do visit my link tree, and it will be in the description of the video, and download my free PDF ebook, The 3-Step Framework to Becoming Energetically Synced with Your Natal Chart. And it is my practical guide designed to help you align with your cosmic profile for personal growth and increased prosperity. Okay. And so until next time, in the next video we will be going over Gemini energy, And so until the next time, remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand, and that should make you smile, because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.